Well, welcome back to day three. Today, what we're going to do is we are going to practice some subtraction with regrouping for our warm up. We'll do that, and then we'll go from there into more counting coins. But this time, they're not going to be in the magical order that we've talked about the last couple of days. They're not going to be automatically put in order from greatest to least. You're going to have to put them in order from greatest to least. That's going to be the difference today. So today we're going to start off with a little bit of subtraction with regrouping. So this kind of stuff. So 63 minus 25. So just like we did the last couple of days, we'll model it, see what it looks like with the models, and then see what it looks like when you do it just on paper. But remember, we're still going to start in our ones column, then we're going to move to our tens column. That never ever changes. We will always start adding in the ones and always start subtracting in the ones. So let's see what it looks like with the models first. 63 minus 25. So here we go, 63 minus 25, there's our problem, and I built it here with models. So up here when we do subtraction, we don't build both numbers. I don't build the top number and the bottom number. When we're subtracting, we're only going to look at that top number, and we're going to take that bottom number, we're going to subtract that bottom number from it. So I have 63 up here. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tens right there. So there's my 60. And I've got 1, 2, 3 ones over here. So there's my 63 right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to subtract. So we're going to start in that ones column over here. So we're going to look here and we're going to see in my ones column, I've got 3 minus 5. So take a look over here in my models. I've only got 3 ones. I can't give you 5. I can't take 5 away. I need to get some more ones. And the place where I'm going to get some more ones is right over here in my tens column. So remember from back before we took our big long break here, when we want more ones, we're going to go to our tens column. So I used to have, and I have 6 tens right here. Remember, I'm not going to have 6 tens anymore. I'm going to take one away. And when I take one away, I'm going to end up with 5 tens over here now. So here's what it'll look like with the models. So I'm going to take one of these 6 tens away, and I'm going to put it over here. But if I do this, this is still illegal because now I've got a 10 in the ones column, and you can't do that. So I'm going to trade in that 110 for 10 ones. And I'm going to trade it right in. So now I've got 10 ones over here. So now if you look over here, what I did is I took that 110 and I stuck that 110 next to those 3 ones. So now I have 13 ones. And you might say, oh, Mr. Lee, I don't believe you. We don't really have 13 ones. Well, take a look over here and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We really do have 13 ones. So now if you look over here, I have 13 ones and I'm going to subtract 5. I can totally do that. I've got 13 and let's take 5 away. So 13 minus 5. So 13 minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. So 13 minus 5 equals, what's left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 13 minus 5 equals 8. So my ones column, I've got 8 in my ones column. Now let's go over to my tens column here. So I have 5 tens left. Let's see if I really do. Yep, there they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 tens left. And I'm going to subtract 2 tens. So it's going to be 5 minus 2. So when I subtract my 2 tens, let's take these 2 tens away. 5 minus 1, 5 minus 2. So if you look here, now 5 minus 2 equals 3. You might say, I don't know if I believe you. Do you really have 3 tens? Well, let's look. Oops, sorry. Let's look. Yeah, I really do have 3 tens right here. 1, 2, 3. So I have 3 tens. I have 8 ones. So my answer is 38. So if you look at it back here, just on plain old pencil and paper, if we didn't have the models, it would be this, 63 minus 25. Start in my ones column. 3 minus 5. I can't do that. If I only have 3 ones, I can't take 5 away. So I'm going to go next door. I have 6 tens here. Not anymore. Taking one away. So now I have 5 tens, and I'm going to bring that 110 next door, and I'm going to put it right next to those 3 ones. So now I have 13 ones. 13 minus 5, that equals 8 still. And then in my tens column, 5 minus 2, that still equals 3. So 38 is our answer. Bonk, there's 38. We got it right. Hooray for us. Okay, now I want you to give it a shot. So here's your job. You're going to copy and solve that on your paper. Find some scratch paper. Copy 85 minus 46. And then when you're done doing that, we are going to take a look at it together. So go ahead and pause your video right about now. And I'll pause mine too. All right, so now let's see how you did. So you had 85 minus 46. Let's see if you matched up. So over here, here's our model. So I built 85. So there's my 8 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tens minus 6 1, or sorry, and 5 ones over here. So it's 8 tens, 5 ones. There's my 85 right there. So let's start over here, right in our ones column. 5 minus 6. We've only got 5 ones. Can you subtract 6? Nope, because you don't have enough. So we need to get some more ones. So what are we going to do? We're going to go next door and get them from our tens. So I've got 8 tens over here. So I'm going to cross out those 8 tens. Going to have 7 of them left. So what I just did is I went over here and I had 8 tens and I took one and I'm going to put it right over here just for a second. I know that's illegal, but I want to do this here. So I'm going to put that 110 next to those 5 ones. So now I have 15 ones, but I really don't like looking at that 10 in that ones column. So let's trade in that 10. Let's get 10 ones there. Ah, that's better. Now I'm happy. So now I've got 15 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There's my 15 ones. So now I can subtract 15 minus 6. That's going to be 9. Let's see if I did it right here. So 15, let's take 6 of them away. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, 15 minus 6. So let's see, do I have 9 left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hooray, we got it right. All right. So now let's go to our tens column. So now I have 7 tens. There's our 7 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tens. And I'm going to take 4 of them away. I'm going to subtract 4, so 7 minus 4. So I'm going to take away 1 10, 2 tens, 3 tens, 4 tens. So I have 3 left. 7 minus 4 equals 3. So my answer is 39. So take a look if you did it just on the good old-fashioned paper. 5 minus 6, you can't do it. You only have 5 ones. You can't take 6 away. So you went next door. You had 8 tens. You took one of them away. So now you had 7 tens. You brought that 1 10 next door and you put it next to those 5 ones. So now you have 15 ones. 15 minus 6 equals 9. Then go to your tens column. 7 minus 4 equals 3. So our answer was 39. Super job. So moving on from addition and subtraction, well, mostly subtraction today. I'm going to talk about coins today. So we're going to do a real quick review on how much our coins are worth. I got a video for you to watch on that. And then I just want to kind of teach you today, how do you count coins when they're not in a perfect order going from the greatest down to the least? So let's take a look, kind of review what our coins are worth on this quick video here. And here we go. Oops, sorry, let me get this out of the road. Actually, you know what? Let me back this up because that little control panel is in my way. We'll start it there.
We jingle and we jangle, you see us all around. In a piggy bank or pocket, or even on the ground. We come in different sizes, we do not look the same. I wonder if you know each of the 4 of us by name. 4 of us by name. I'm a President Lincoln penny, a coin that is worth 1 cent. When you save a lot of us, together we can be well spent. I'm a shiny 5-cent nickel. President Jefferson is who you see. If you give someone 5 pennies, you'll get back 1 of me. We jingle and we jangle, you see us all around. In a piggy bank or pocket, or even on the ground. We come in different sizes, we do not look the same. I wonder if you know each of the 4 of us by name. I'm a very thin little dime with President Roosevelt's face. If you have 2 nickels or 10 pennies, then they can take my place.
I'm a shiny George Washington quarter, the largest coin of the 4. I equal 1 dimes worth 25 cents at the store.
We jingle and we jangle, you see us all around, in a piggy bank or pocket, or even on the ground. We come in different sizes, we do not look the same. I wonder if you know each of the four of us by name. We jingle and we jangle, watch for us all around. Sometimes we are lost, but we are also often found. Now you know each coin by name, by value, and by face. Make sure to save us up and keep us in a safe. Keep us in a safe place.
All right, now moving back. So that should have gotten the values of the coins back into your head. So the only one they didn't talk about that we've talked about, excuse me, is the half dollar. So a half dollar, remember, that's worth 50 cents. We're going to talk about dollars coming up in a little bit, but not today. So a half dollar is worth 50 cents. Our quarters are worth 25 cents. Our dimes are worth 10 cents. Nickels are worth 5 cents, and pennies are worth 1 cent. Now, today, here's the difference of what we're going to do today. So today, we're just going to still be counting coins, but coins are going to come in a blob like this. They're going to come in a pile. They're not going to be in order. So you now have to get them in order and arrange them from the coin that's worth the greatest on down to the coin that's worth the least. So if I had a pile of coins like this, and think about it, if you're carrying coins around in your pocket, they're probably not going to be in order. When you take them out of your pocket and you want to count them, they're going to be just in a big pile. So I'm going to take my coins here and I'm going to take out the one that's worth the most first. So I'm going to put my quarter right there. That's worth the most out of all these coins because I have a quarter and 2 dimes and a penny. Now, look what we have here. I've got 2 dimes and a penny. Which coin is worth the most out of these? Well, it's that dime. Doesn't matter which dime because they're worth the same. So I've got 1 dime, I've got 2 dimes. Now here's a super easy question. Which coin is worth the least? Let's think. Well, it's the only one that's left, of course. It's got to be the penny. So now what I did is I took them from that pile and I put them in order from greatest on down to least. Now when you do that, once you get it here, then you just count them like we've been doing it. So if I'm counting these coins, I'm going to start off with my quarter. Now that I've got them in order, now life is easy. I'm just going to count it. So quarter's worth 25 cents plus another dime. 25 plus 10 is going to be worth 35 cents. Then 35 cents plus another dime, 45 cents, because 35 plus 10 is 45. Then my last one, 45 cents plus a penny. You guessed it, it's 46 cents. It's 46 cents. Now, we're going to look at one more together here. We're going to practice it. And then you're going to play a game where you're going to get to practice it because you can't really practice it by watching it on the computer. It just doesn't work. So I've got a pile of coins here. I've got a half dollar. I've got a quarter. I've got dimes. I've got a nickel. I've got a penny. First things first, I got to put them in order. So which one out of all these coins is worth the most? You got it. It's that half dollar. So I'm going to put my half dollar first. That's worth 50 cents. Then out of what I've got left, let's look. What's worth the most, the next most? Well, the one that's worth the next most is my quarter here. That's 25 cents. Then take a look. I've got a nickel, a dime, and a penny. Which one's worth the most out of these 3? You're right. It's that dime. So that dime's going to go there. Then I've got a nickel and a penny. Which one's worth more, a nickel or a penny? You got it. It's that nickel. And then this makes life easy. My last one has to be my penny because that's only worth 1 penny, 1 cent. So take a look here. I'm going to start off with my coin that has the greatest value. So that half dollar I know is worth 50 cents. Now remember, you've still got that sheet that you printed out that has all of those coin values on it. Keep it handy. You're going to use it a lot, I promise you. So 50 cents, trying to make it look neat with my mouse here. So 50 cents plus a quarter. Okay, now 50 plus 25, that's 75 cents. Okay, 50 plus 25 is 75. Then 75 cents plus 10 plus a dime, that's 85 cents. 85 cents. Then 85 cents plus that next coin, 85 cents plus a nickel, 85 plus 5, 90. So I have 90 cents. And then I have the hardest one of all. You'll never get it. It's too hard. 90 plus 1, 91. I know, super easy. 91 cents. So today, what's the moral of the story? Today is when you're going to be counting coins, first you have to arrange them from greatest on down to the coin that's worth the least. Now, here's the game you're going to be playing. It is called Play a Game. What a clever name. Hey. All right, here's what it looks like. So it looks like this. Let me get my little tools out here. Funk. And it says cut out 9 squares of paper and cover the jars with them. So you've got these jars here. Find a piece of paper at home. It doesn't matter what color, it doesn't matter what shape, doesn't matter what kind of paper. Just find a piece of paper, cut it up into 9 little pieces that cover these jars and cover all these jars here. Then, make it a little smaller. Once you cover up these jars, you're going to cut out some more squares and you're going to use those as your markers here. So you're going to play with a partner. So if you're playing with mom or dad, if there's 2 of you, you need to print 2 of these game boards. If there's 3 of you, print 3 of these game boards. You get it. So you have all of your jars covered up. When it's your turn, you're going to uncover one of your jars. So you might say, okay, here is, oops, sorry, my bad. You might say, wrong button, sorry. You might say, all right, I'm going to cover up my jars here with my sheet. So I'm going to do it real fast. So I'm going to cover, just going to look at that. I can cut out things and put them there so fast. So I'm going to cover all my jars with my papers. Do yours have to be blue? Nope. Can they be purple? Yep. Can they be green? Yep. Can they be plaid? Yep. Doesn't matter. So you cover them up. When it's your turn, you're going to uncover one of your jars. And you have to count this money. It says 2 nickels, 2 pennies, and 2 dimes. Now, remember, we also sent you that sheet that has all the coins on it that you can cut out if you don't have real coins. If you have real coins, use real coins. So I'm going to count it up. 2 nickels, 2 pennies, and 2 dimes. Well, I'm going to start with my dimes because those are worth the most. 10, 20. Then my 2 nickels, 25, 30. Then my 2 pennies, 31, 32. So 32 cents. Now what it says, if I have one of those on my board, I am going to cover it up with one of my squares. So I've got 32 cents. I'm going to cover it up right there. Now, the way you win the game is you have to be the first person to cover up all 4 corners. So if you get, like I got 32 cents right here, that's awesome. I did it right, but it doesn't count for one of my 4 corners. So that doesn't help me really. So you keep taking turns back and forth until one of you fills in all 4 corners. Okay, so this is going to be your practice today. This is what you're going to do. Remember to put your coins in order from greatest on down to least so that you can count them easy and make your life easy. All right, we will talk to you tomorrow. Have an awesome day, and we shall see you.